Hey, what's up, guys? This is Cody the Coin Raptor. Welcome to my show. We're here to talk today about Chart TA, starting with the Ethereum dominance chart. Okay, this is something I talked about here very recently. Ethereum dominance hit a double top very recently, and it's pulled back very heavily. Pulled back all the way down here to 17.5% or so. Ethereum is losing right now the fight with Bitcoin over dominance in the crypto market. Okay, there's a lot of people who like to talk about the Ethereum flipping when eventually its market cap will overtake Bitcoin. Well, right now that's not even close to happening. What Ethereum dominance is doing right now is it's sitting at a level of support currently at around this region or so. Let me highlight this a little bit here. At around this region or so, in which it's found multiple spots, multiple areas of support. Bring it down a little bit. We can see here that we've had this whole line right here. That's about 17.6% or so in that region. It found support there. It bounced off a little bit. But right now, what we're seeing is that the Ethereum support has been down massively from the time of the merge, right? The merge happened at about the 15th or 16th or so, and then you can see that that was the start of this huge slide downwards. If we take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, we can see almost the opposite thing happen here, where it just shot back up again and went all the way down here to 38%, and now it's back up to almost 41%. It's about 40.8 or so. So what that's telling me right now is that many traders are fleeing Ethereum and they're buying Bitcoin instead. And the reason for that is because the crypto markets have been under pressure. They've come down a lot, and traders are looking to stash their money in something that's more secure and a little bit less risky. So they're moving their funds to Bitcoin. And again, we've seen this, that as the Ethereum dominance goes down, the Bitcoin dominance rises. Okay. So let's take a look at the Bitcoin charts here. So the Bitcoin chart I have laid here out in the daily. It has had a pretty strong green day for the most part, and that's not really that surprising given the fact that the red volume that we had for the previous day was enormous. I pointed this out on my video yesterday, but this red volume was the largest it had been since June. And usually when you have these incredibly high red volume days, you usually will see a green day the next day, and only very rarely do you get another red day. So what we've seen here so far is, let me zoom in a little bit. We've seen a fairly strong bounce off of this level of support down here at about 18,300. However, there's a wick here to the downside, which means that it came down to this level and it actually went right through the support here, and it got bought up and pushed back up again. All right, if we take a look at the Bitcoin funding rate, we can see right here where the shorts were dominant right about here at about on 21st of September, and the shorts were dominant up until, let's say, they're dominant for about 15 or 16 hours or so, and then it flipped, and then the longs became dominant. So what that tells me is, based on the price action, we have kind of a short squeeze going on over here, where shorts were dominant and the price moved up, and then over here we saw kind of a flip where the longs were dominant at this point, and they could potentially, it kind of depends on which direction the price goes, because the price is still going up. It could actually carry the Bitcoin price a little bit higher. However, the selling will probably wind up resuming, and if the selling resumes and the price heads back down again, then you can see the bulls or the longs here getting trapped. So right now, I think that this started as a short squeeze. I think that we're probably going to pull back again. So right now we're at about here or so. There's some very strong resistance at about this region here at about 19,500. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin comes back down again, especially when you take a look at the RSI on the hourly. RSI on the hourly is at 60, well, it's about 58 or so, and there's resistance right at this point of about 61. So I don't think this has much more room left to run before it heads back down again. And the way things are setting up, this looks like Bitcoin's probably going to go again and retest the lows of June. I still believe that. I haven't had any sort of evidence or any information come in that would tell me otherwise. But right now we've had multiple candles that were under this support line that I outlined before. You can probably move this down just a little bit here to about this 18,500 level, but this support will probably not last. I think it's probably going to come back down here, and we're going to test the June lows in the coming days. Now for Ethereum, Ethereum has kind of a similar pattern playing out. It has not confirmed yet that it's going to be going under this level here, under this support at 1235. We'll see what happens. If this actually comes back through here and pulls under this level, under this support, then I would be more convinced that it's going to go back and retest support here probably at around 1100 or so. And it's still quite a ways from the June low, and this is largely because of the fact that we had the merge, and there's this huge hype and run up to the merge, and so it's going to take Ethereum longer to fall down, as opposed to Bitcoin, which didn't have as much of a run up. If you take a look at the Ethereum funding, we can see here that Ethereum shorts are still very dominant. This is something that has not changed in the past, let's say, almost 10 plus days or so, 12 days. Shorts have been dominant the entire time, and they're dragging the price down of Ethereum with them, because there's a lot, apparently a lot of people are thinking, a lot of traders seem to be thinking that Ethereum should be following Bitcoin downwards, and so they're betting heavily that Ethereum is going to move downwards. So shorts are very dominant right now. We could potentially get a squeeze because these shorts are so incredibly dominant. If the price keeps moving up, you could definitely get a bit of a pop, a bit of a squeeze here, and that's why when we take a look at the support level for here, I'm not yet convinced that the ETH is going to fall under that support level. We'll see what happens. If it does, I'll make sure to update you guys and give you the most up-to-date information on my Twitter. So go ahead and follow me on Twitter. Greatly appreciate that. Okay, that's all I've got for you guys today. Have a nice day.